Gary Neville names Man City duo he'd rather have in Liverpool XI versus Real Madrid. Gary Neville has named two Manchester City players he would rather have in the Liverpool defence for their Champions League final with Real Madrid. Speaking after Arsenal's 2-0 defeat to Newcastle on Monday, in naming his team of the year, Neville argued for two Manchester City players over Liverpool. In picking his team of the year, Neville chose Kyle Walker over Trent Alexander-Arnold in a back four of Walker, Ruben Dias, Virgil van Dijk and Andrew Robertson. Neville explained on Monday Night Football, "I think Walker has had an unbelievable season. When he doesn't play, City miss him lots. City's defensive record is as good as Liverpool's. That right-hand side of City's defense and that left-hand side of Liverpool's defense are absolutely brilliant, and that's why I had to split the defense basically. I think Kyle Walker and Dias on that side are a better right-hand side than the Liverpool right-hand side, Matip and Trent. If you said to me going into that Champions League final against Vinicius Jr. and Benzema, who would you rather have on that side marking Vinicius Jr., I would have Kyle Walker and Dias than Matip and Trent." When asked who he would pick for England out of Walker and Alexander-Arnold, Neville replied, "I would go with Gareth Southgate's decision of picking Kyle Walker. I would go with Walker because I think England aren't going to keep the ball more than Brazil, Argentina, Portugal, Spain. They will never keep the ball, even if Trent plays, so you need players who can keep a clean sheet more. I think defensively that Kyle will be picked by Gareth Southgate and I would go with that as well." Neville and Carragher agreed on 7 players for their respective teams of the season: Alisson, Van Dijk, Kevin De Bruyne, Bernardo Silva, Mohamed Salah, Harry Kane and Son Heung-min. Carragher chose Alexander-Arnold, Joel Matip, Joao Cancelo and Declan Rice with his remaining 4 places, while Neville picked Walker, Dias, Andrew Robertson and Rodri. Neville's entire team consisted of players from Manchester City, Liverpool and Tottenham, while West Ham's Rice was the only player not from those 3 clubs in Carragher's team of the season. Alexander-Arnold and Matip will look to prove Neville wrong and compete against Vinicius Jr. and Karim Benzema in the Champions League final on May 28 in the Stade de France. The Reds will hope their current spate of injuries won't harm their chances after Salah and Van Dijk were both substituted off in the FA Cup final victory over Chelsea.